Autumn arrived and left in the blink of an eye. The mountains turned from green to yellow, orange, and red, and before I could take it all in, all the maple leaves were dancing with the wind and once again in the soil, inviting the land to become dormant and welcome in winter once again. This past month has been full of work in my art studio as I've been very focused on my end of the year shop update. As I started working on my 2025 moon calendar, which is my 7th year making these moon calendars in a row, I went outside with a cup of tulsi and spotted a rabbit. It was then and there that the whole idea for my calendar came to me. This has been the calendar I've made the fastest, as the vision for it was super clear since the start. I honestly had so much fun working on it, and that inspired me to get going with the rest of my work for my upcoming shop update. Before continuing with today's art vlog, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Since 2018, Squarespace has been the virtual home of my website, art portfolio, online shop, email campaigns, and member areas. With Squarespace, you can easily set up a beautiful online store to sell your art and products. I love how you can customize your listings with images, videos, reviews, and related items to help people navigate your shop. Squarespace and I are partnering up to offer you a 2-week free trial, and once you're ready to launch, you can use the code Caro Arevalo to get 10% of your first purchase of a website or domain with them. I am 4 days away from my end of year shop update, which is starting this Thursday, and today my moon calendars are arriving. These 2025 are my favorite calendars I've done so far. I'm so excited with how they turned out. This year the color palette has been my favorite color palette all year, which is all in the beiges, browns, yellows color scheme. And this calendar has some allies that I thought would be so fun to have with us throughout 2025. So there's an air, the rue plant, reishi, inky cap mushrooms, and within my website there's a whole explanation on why I chose to have each one of them. It's a year of abundance, a year of great energy, a year of just like getting rid of bad energy and just explore the expansion that we can connect to. And what else? Today I'm working on some belly wraps that I want to make for my postcards. For almost 3 years of having physical rewards on my Patreon, I was doing stickers and postcards, and I am transitioning from having a private Patreon shop, which I had for the last 4 years, into including a section in my website where you can get bundles of postcards and stickers, but I want to make a cute little belly wrap for the postcards, and I am excited to just organize that. I've already done the photo shoot for the calendars. This end of the year shop update won't be as big as I wanted it to be, but this is just showing me how much more organized I want to learn to get before any big shop update that I do. So now that I'm getting so inspired for that in the future, I'm already designing and planning for my spring shop update for next year. So excited to see how I show up for that. And you know, being your own boss and having a small art business also means organizing your times and knowing that an end of year or just a big shop update doesn't happen like that. It's rather something that you need to plan and organize months, if not years in advance. So I'm learning. This is my 5th year of doing these full time. So slowly learning and just learning how to enjoy the process as well. I am so excited to be sharing this end of the year shop update with all of you. I feel that I'm slowly learning how to feel proud of sharing my art and making it turn from a dream into a reality, and just celebrating those very small wins. Honestly, everything I am sharing on this shop update is artwork I've created from the heart. Some of them took months to make. They consisted of endless hours of research, painting, and observation in nature, while others were super fast to create, and no matter how much time it took me to make a piece, I love to be creating artwork that has nature as the main theme. I see art making as a way to tell nature how much I love her. I am also so proud that my art and every product I make has sustainability always at its core. And it is a journey that I will keep exploring, probably forever. In case you're looking to treat yourself or someone you love to some new art, feel free to check out my online shop, which is now open all the way until December 5th. This season, I've been reflecting on how inspired I feel by all those people who are out there not only dreaming of creating something, but who are also taking action into making these dreams turn into reality. Especially those who keep going even when they feel scared or the future seems uncertain. I believe it is in overwhelming times that we need art the most, as it reminds us of why it is so beautiful to be part of this earth and these communities. Shout out to all of you out there pursuing your passions. Maybe no one has told you today or in recent times how amazing you're doing and how much others are getting inspired by you. And I just wanted to remind you of that. You're doing great and your art is needed in this world. Before I started working on the shop update, my mom came to visit us from Peru for a few days. This was a very special visit for me as all my family lives back home in Peru, and my mom hadn't visited us in 6 years since we used to live in the city. It was beautiful to have her over and share some of the things that fill up my heart, like hiking, outdoor rituals, and time in ceremony. I also got to show her around the little town where we live and just talk for days. I share this because I know that for a lot of us, our relationships with our parents aren't always easy, and they can also be some of the relationships that are the most challenging for a lot of us. I honestly just wanted to share how much work we've been doing around these, alone and together. There's so much to say, so little words, and so many feelings. There are a lot of things I still need to learn how to let go, and so many words yet unsaid. But honestly, I am just grateful to be able to see the person walking by my side as they are today. Being thankful for the fact that we still have the blessing of being able to share time together, to cook, walk, cry, and just be together. I am coming to terms with the fact that life won't ever fully slow down, that things will always be happening, and the spiral will keep turning. Yet we have the option to choose to be present while it all happens, and try and breathe deeply and be present as much as we can while we also spiral through life. I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet video, and I hope that you're doing well. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to help me keep going. And I will see you some other time. Goodbye!